We want to take some time today to explain exactly what we're doing here in La Paz, Mexico, at this school that we're at today. So we run a philanthropic initiative here called the Philanthropic Initiatives Foundation, and we're designing programs around sustainable philanthropy. And we're here at this school today because we wanted to start in the education system, and we wanted to start with children. And originally we had some grand ideas of what we wanted to do within these schools, but upon coming to these schools, we had the opportunity to sit down with the staff here and the teachers and the principal in order to find out what the real problems were. And it was shocking to us to find out that how much need there is in a school that looks like any school you would find anywhere, to find out that about 1 in 5 children here are going hungry. So there's 410 students in this school, and about 60 of them a day are dealing with hunger and malnutrition. So this was put on the forefront of what we needed to do here. So today we're going to take you on a little tour of the facility that we're going to be building here in La Paz. It's going to provide food for up to 60 kids plus a day, as well as the initiatives that we're going to discuss on how we're going to support this beyond the donations that we're currently asking for. So stick with us and we're going to show you around. We wanted to start by giving the kids a great place where they could eat their meals. So we wanted to utilize this outside space here. So from here, we're gonna put in new chairs, new tables, and of course, over top, we'll put in some shading to make sure the kids aren't under the direct sun. We wanted to provide the kids with a little bit of responsibility. So while they're putting out tables and chairs, we're also going to be removing this here and putting in some deep sinks, and the kids are going to take care of washing off their dishes as well. We want to avoid things that we throw away, so our dishes are going to be reusable, and we're going to give the kids that little bit of responsibility and foster that in them. This back room here is going to be where we're putting all of our goods. This will be our pantry, our other wash station. It'll house our gas units and etc. All the things that we need, along with our fridge and our freezer, to make sure everything's secure, because we are going to be sharing this space also to be able to provide it for the kids to have cooking classes in here. So there's going to be a little separation there. When we come into the main area, as you can see, this is a really large space that the school is providing for us. This area is where we're gonna have our preparation stations here. We're gonna remake this area to make sure things can be shifted in and out of this back room. Stoves here, other prep tables as well. Now this room is really large, and we are going to use part of it, have some of the kids if they want to eat in here, but this wall, there's actually going to be a wall put across here because we are taking away storage that the school was originally using. So we actually applied for a grant to be able to put a wall in here so that they can still have a storage space, and we can retrofit this space to accommodate both uses. We also want to be able to put in here some small gardens and herb gardens and start teaching the kids a little bit about growing their own food or some agriculture as well. So we have some really exciting ways that we're going to utilize this space. We're also going to be utilizing it for classes. That includes the parents and children of our program, and of course the community, so that people can come together and learn some new skill sets and just provide something that families can do together. We think that's super important here. So standing behind me is the school tienda. Now, a lot of the schools here have these in place, and they allow for the children to purchase things. Now, of course, the children that we're dealing with here at this school, 60 kids that we're going to be providing for, of course, couldn't afford to buy things at these kinds of tiendas, and they'll provide things like sandwiches, snacks, as well as other things. However, there's been a big change in the guidelines that these tiendas, as well as stores around the schools, are actually going to be able to provide. So things like chips, things in high sugar, high calories, high fat, are actually all being removed. And this puts a stress on these tiendas because we're already following within the guidelines, and we've already prepared ourselves for this. We're in a place to provide a really great solution to not only the kids, but the tiendas as well. By providing food here for the kids that can afford it, we can actually bring those proceeds back for the kids that cannot. So it's these kinds of economic structures that can actually make our program sustainable, and that's what we're looking for. We want to be sustainable within the first 4 months of launching this program. We're going to be able to use the tienda as well as other ways that we can use to create income for these programs to keep them running indefinitely, rather than constantly struggling and finding new donors and new funds. I want to thank all of you for taking a moment and watching this video today. And however you decide that you want to help with these programs, we're absolutely open to it. We're always looking for new donors that are going to help provide and looking for individuals that want to make a difference. So if you've seen something that resonates with you here and you feel the opportunity to give knocking at your door, please do so and really help to support these programs. We don't want to just stop here. We don't want to just stop with food, but we actually want to change the entire environment of the education system down here. By providing these basics to these children, we get them one step closer to being able to provide them a better grades and a better future. So we want to keep coming together as a community, and we look to individuals like yourselves to help support this. So I want to take a moment again to thank you so much for watching this video, and from all of us here at Fifth, thank you.